Welcome back. We're broadcasting live from the Startup Health Festival. We're here in the Startup Health studio interviewing healthcare entrepreneurs. I am joined by Joe Bhakdi, CEO and founder of Quantgene, and I'm excited to have you here in the studio. Joe, how's the festival going for you?
It's an amazing festival. You know, we are going back and forth between different conferences here, JP Morgan and Startup Health, and I have to say I'm very impressed here. It's a high energy, it's very collaborative, we meet amazing people, so I'm more than happy to be here.
Awesome. Okay, Joe, so your company is Quantgene. Break it down for me. What is Quantgene building?
Quantgene right now is building the world's first multi-cancer detection test that is blood-based. So we are able to pick up circulating tumor DNA in blood samples and take that from patients and can detect the 10-day cancers at early stages in the blood. Okay. And the early detection of cancer is the most important instrument we have right now in medicine to actually defeat cancer. Okay. A lot of people are not aware of that. They think it's all about drugs and treating cancer. It's actually the thing that moves survival the most in cancer is early detection, and that's why we are working on that technology. Is
there a certain type of cancer that you're going after first?
We are the first test that actually does full multi-cancer detection. So we are going after the top 10 cancers at once in one blood draw. And that is, of course, a tremendous challenge. We solved it technologically, and now we have to solve it, on a healthcare systems level. And it's a great challenge. You would think once you have the tech and can actually do it and save people, it should be easy, but it's not.
Tell me about developing that tech. I mean, you obviously put in the legwork to develop this. You said you're the first in the world. What was that process like?
It was a long 5-year process with a lot of wet lab technology, a lot of AI, a lot of software, and we had to build the entire tech stack from scratch. What we are doing is very new, so we are leveraging a lot of cutting-edge technologies that didn't even exist 6 years ago. So it's next-generation sequencing based on the latest NovaSeq, Illumina platforms. It's a lot of chemistry we developed from scratch. It's cell-free DNA extraction, blood collection, but it's also a lot of software that we developed also from scratch. We have one of the very few truly proprietary bioinformatics pipelines that takes these tremendously large files from NovaSeq sequencing and then processes it, and we make sure that we basically minimize errors by many magnitudes down from what you actually see in normal Illumina files. Sure. And then from there you go into AI and have to actually pattern match what you find. We generate 6 billion data points for every single patient, as opposed to like one if you do a PSA test. So that tremendous complexity holds a lot of signal. That is the key to early detection of multiple cancers, but you have to do a lot of AI processing post-sequencing to actually get the signal out and do the right match.
So basically what you're saying, it's pretty simple and it's pretty easy.
Exactly. I mean, if you're up for it, it's basically like a web app.
It's just basically like pretty easy, pretty simple. So you're a pioneer in cancer detection. Where is that industry going? Where is cancer detection moving?
So that's an amazing question, because that's where the rubber hits the road. After you get that tech ready, there are many challenges. For example, we don't have any kind of established multi-cancer detection regime in standard of care. So everything is geared towards, breast cancer screening, colorectal cancer screening, maybe melanoma, maybe high-risk lung cancer, and that's it. So there's no stomach cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, bladder cancer. There are no standard screenings in place. And that creates this tremendous challenge for anyone who develops a new tool or technology that does this multi-cancer detection. What do you who pays for that? What happens if you find something? Who determines after you find it what it actually is? And so what we did is we had to develop this entire clinical infrastructure and algorithms around it. And so that's why we have a very large oncology advisory panel across European and US sites. And it's a lot of work, but it's also extremely exciting and rewarding. But the only way to bring a test like that to market is a comprehensive approach where you have tech, a lot of software AI, but also a lot of clinical groundwork and frontier work to bring in the best oncologists, internists, and systems thinkers and screening specialists to figure out how do you even deploy this thing, and how do you minimize patient risk, and how do you maximize detection.
Awesome. Well, Joe, I admire that your company has done the hard legwork to make some of the most important advances in the cancer health moonshot that we've seen. So we're going to be watching what Quantgene does in the next year or two with great anticipation. And thank you for coming down to the StartUp Health studio. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
All right.
We appreciate it.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Okay.